Hi, there's a singer. I think is very lovely. There's not no, she's associated with a hockey guy. I heard. And now see, someone used her account. I was her on Twitter. See, but there are people associated with networks and uses of sports figures involved with racketeering, with child offenders. Now you can get family members to fight so they can sustain, no, not being able to talk about things, sensitive issues. But that's a problem when they're putting us in fake conversations, fake locations. They're forging names and switching names. These are people involved with former director of FBI down, other agencies and their family members involved with a whole bunch of racketeering with psychology, racketeering uses of the witness protection program, racketeering uses with the same house, with the same Cololo family, O'Brien family clique, then involved with a whole bunch of other people when I was in middle school. I never saw them in campus. These are a whole bunch, they attach you to fake locations. These are people that they exploit relationship, their roles with that through time with the on off campuses of each age involve racketeering against our kids with the prisons and courts that deal with them, with all that undercover maintained uses by the organized crime method worse than negotiated with, that knows that next to bombs, threats with all the chemicals concentrated with medical locations, database relationships, they can be exploited. They are exploited by vertical and horizontal racketeering with that. That maintains effectively identities of each identity of the ground location, exploited insidiously, but how exploited is the in other words, they're preventing anyone from demonstrating the correlative means, like with a McGee. There are officers with the name McGee that forged names, switched names, and then they had another guy that they presented as McGee, who's also recorded, confessed, and demonstrated a whole bunch of crimes with racketeering with police firms from East Hartford, a whole bunch, and from Hartford with racketeering acts together with on off CCSU police firms and private and training of them involved with racketeering actual in cases leading up to the Trade Center attack in it and since, with more Trade Center predicate acts with the investigators, valuing roles with the identity of America, rigid and still, inclusion, fake sides, Joseph Mengele, fake side with Joseph Mengele was a little bit further than the nature of, but in other words, a little bit distinct from the nature of what psychology was involved with then and now with Justice Department individually together in groups involved with this offensive, with this vertical and horizontal database identity racketeering method. See, they had Jew as an identity of value in an identity where identity is an identity of racketeering method tool. And it's a tool to keep everyone blaming the real causes of the actual impositions upon everyone, including sickly distinctly, but also sickly not distinctly. That's why they had it sickly distinctly. So they could build the word Jew. The not the word, the people Jewish to be, in other words, as in other words, as a fact cheaping nature style trying to counter that, while everyone else is hurt simultaneously, distinctly, non distinctly, fact cheaping nature wise, trying to counter that as identity. See, now everyone's not using identities science, which is inherent, active, and progressive, which is sequence true, which is juxtaposed right there at more too. Jew. juxtapose energy's wall. The sciences, modern religions are trying to counter what took away the integrity of ancient sciences, knew how to cause evolution. That's why since some ancient, that's why they often offensively pretend to glorify. Do, 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 do. In the 17th century, all that all that genius was only enabled by what the ancients revealed as the Campus Martius, which actually revealed English. So we have offensive evidence perception and perception racketeering. That's part of the evidences that are proof actually. Even though that's just a theory. There's more than theory too. Or ignite.